Hello Scorpio, it's Majori here from the Punk Priestess, and welcome to your Tarotscope for May. And let's get into the reading. So I'm going to start off with the main energy. I also have oracle cards, tarot, as well as astrology. So we're just going to be mixing it up and see what messages are for you this month. All right, so we do have almost a full lunar eclipse in your sign on the 16th of the month, so definitely looking forward for that for you. And this is your full moon, so huge energy for Scorpios this month. Let's see. All right, so what I have here is Three of Pentacles upright, and then I have the sacral chakra coming through. And let's start with this Three of Pentacles energy, because you might be feeling like really well connected, like the fruits of your labor are coming in with this Taurus new moon solar eclipse that happened last month, and then now you're waiting for the arrival of your full moon in the middle of the month. And it's like progress is happening. You feel like you're moving ahead of the right people. It's supportive. If there's projects and tasks that you're trying to get done, you know, things are moving along swiftly, and you don't feel like you're alone in your endeavors and in your work. You're able to have good support, and the support doesn't have to be someone doing the same thing as you that can, you know, understand in a different way. The support is from other people, other parties who share the same goal that you have, and it's just to get this task done and complete it in the best way possible. And you also feel like you have a really good support system right now with this Gemini energy that's coming through towards the end of the month, and that's helping you feel more secure and more safe and more passionate towards the work that you're doing and the relationships that are in your life. You might also be, you know, in the middle of a relationship, like the relationship is going along very well. This is romantic, or like, you know, new friendships, new people, and it's just a lot of ideas are coming together and circulating, and it's like a very creative time for you. So I love to see this energy together. It's a lot of like fulfillment, creativity, support in creative endeavors, support in relationships, like, you know, even physical attraction, feeling like things are moving ahead and becoming more solidified as time goes on this month. So great energy, great start, really positive. Okay, so I'm pulling here some tarot cards, and then I'll have some accommodating oracle. Okay, so this is what I've pulled here. I have the 10 of Coins, 10 of Pentacles upright, have the 8 of Swords upright, and then Pisces reversed. So let's start with this 10 of Coins energy upright. And this is feeling very secure, very fulfilled with either like physical possessions, your money, maybe you got a good like refund for tax season, but you're just kind of happy, like a lot of financial stuff is coming to an end that maybe you had like over pressing bills or loans or, you know, taxes, whatever, and you're able to think about building a more solid and secure future. This could be maybe you are getting a raise, getting a promotion, getting a new job. This can come through with this energy. And whatever is coming through in the tangible, this is for longevity. This is like a new beginning. You're stepping through a new portal. And like all of you've done has brought you to this place right now of fulfillment. And this can be maybe your house is finished being renovated. Now you can enjoy living in this house, or you're now able to retire and see what else is, you know, available for you in life. And it can be with like friendships, relationships progressing and moving forward, and, you know, even an engagement or something. So it's just like on the outside, like all these things are coming together for you through the hard work and through the support and passion and creativity that you utilized in regards to working with other people on these things, or like a partnership, working, having the same goals towards a partnership. And we have here the 8 of Swords. So there is still some mental trappings, and this can be you doubting yourself or thinking like, oh my God, am I, you know, deserving of, you know, this raise? Am I deserving of this marriage or this relationship? Or, oh my God, things are finally coming together for like the first time in a long time. So you might be like second guessing and doubting yourself, but you have to get out of your own way with this swords energy with this 8 of Swords, because this is how you mentally trap yourself. And Scorpio, you are a sign of also mental health and like emotional well-being. So you really need to protect your mental health at this time. And you have to protect your mental health, you know, against your thoughts that you're having. And just really know that you deserve this abundance. And abundance can come to you without a price. You know, you've worked hard, you've visualized, you've wanted what you have now and what you're working towards and what's coming into alignment this month. And if you feel like you're undeserving of it, like there's something internally going on that you need to address, and why mentally or even verbally you're speaking these things that shouldn't be spoken about what is coming into your life that is good, and you're like speaking against it, like you are kind of like self-sabotaging yourself in a way. And we have Pisces here reversed. So last month we had on the 26th this Pisces stellium. We had 4 planets in Pisces and the moon and Juno. So it is like you're kind of recovering emotionally and like spiritually from this overload of Pisces energy that kind of swept over your emotions. So you are kind of like in this period of recovery and healing from past traumas, and you don't want to have the past interfere with the abundance in the future that you're trying to create for yourself. So you're being mindful of that. And Pisces just is here to let you know, like, it's up to you to end your self-sabotaging behavior and beliefs. Like, it's up to you to decide to move forward in a new way and to not carry the betrayal or the unhappiness of the past into your future, because we limit ourselves by sometimes being too realistic, or, you know, grounding ourselves into the wrong energy. And for you, you know, don't ground yourself in things that, you know, didn't go your way, that didn't, you know, work for you. Like, ground yourself in a future where things do work out. People are supportive and show up for you. You're seeing it on a physical level. Like, you're seeing the proof that people can be good and things can move forward for you. You just have to believe in that for yourself. So what I have here, I have some oracle. I have insignificant change, and then I have death is the healing, and then I have the divine mother. So with the insignificant change, like, you are insignificant change in your life. You're moving more towards prosperity, more so than you ever have before. You're moving towards abundance. You're moving towards elevation in your life. More money, if that's what you're after, or you're after, like, maybe it's a pregnancy, maybe it's a child, or, you know, just a lot of additions to your life. And this is a huge change for you, but you've asked for this change. You called upon this change. Then we had the dark night of the soul. Sorry, I said death was a healing, but this is dark night of the soul. Same thing, but different. But this is really you having to face a lot of these fears alone. Like, no one can get inside of your head and be like, okay, you know, this is like why this is happening. This is why you're feeling this way. This is why you're thinking about this. Like, you are the one that has to monitor your own thoughts. And it might feel like you are alone in this, but there is therapy. There are, you know, people you can come to for guidance and help. But ultimately, you need to be accountable of the thoughts that come into your mind and the way that you know, might block yourself from blessings in situations like that. But it is a dark night of the soul moment happening behind the scenes in your life, because you are kind of in this like state of shock. Like, oh my God, I'm like, you know, living my dreams, or I can't believe this is happening for me. And it's crazy. And it might be a little offsetting emotionally and mentally for you. And then we had the divine mother. So it really is showing up as a mother, you know, maybe you never had, and like mothering yourself in new ways. And this can be like a spiritual mentorship, a spiritual mother, maybe getting connected back into some sense of spirituality. This could be having, you know, a goddess that you look up to, or like, you know, some type of guru or, you know, mentor or something. And this is maybe a way that you could find more connection to what you're doing and feeling more attuned with your spirituality, feeling more connected to a higher power. And that might be, you're maybe on like a spiritual quest for this energy to come into your life. If it hasn't already, it will find you. Okay, so I'm just pulling here some oracle cards. And I'm also pulling some astrology. Okay, so what I pulled here is autumn. I pulled the 12th house, which also rules Pisces. And then I have here Pluto in adverse or retrograde, and Pluto is retrograde right now. It went retrograde on the 29th of last month, and it's in the sign of Capricorn for the last time. So, you know, for you, you are kind of definitely thinking about, even on a generational sense, like knowing where your Pluto is and kind of generationally what's going on there. But you are, in a sense, you know, thinking about the past, thinking about your effects in it. And you can see where Pluto is in your chart, like what house is being highlighted at this time as well. But it is definitely thinking about how, you know, past situations, you know, external situations, global situations have affected you. And don't get too hung up on it. Of course, you know, I got to say that for you, Scorpio, because you will get hung up on it. But it is just like, you know, thinking about what do you want to end? How do you, like, what feelings do you want to end? What do you want to close up? What needs to be healed in your life, and even like through your generation too? You know, what type of support can you give to others? What type of support do you need from others? And what type of support do you need for yourself? I do have here the 12th house of Pisces, so it is a lot of endings with this Pisces energy coming back for a second time. So you have gone through a period of endings, and this is like a lot of emotional endings in your life, and a lot of maybe emotional attachments and feelings that you had on yourself, and maybe you didn't value maybe you didn't value yourself very well. But now it's like you can take this time to value you in a new way and reestablish a relationship with yourself in a new way. And, you know, see results come by, you know, for autumn, like by your birthday season. Like, what results do you want to have for your life? How do you want to feel? And like, what type of, you know, life do you want to step into? What type of beginning do you want to step into when it's your birthday season in autumn? So, you know, there's a lot of work that is being called for you to do, but it's also like you're already on your way. And a lot of portals are opening, a lot of portals are closing, but it's ultimately you mentally have to decide how to live these moments. Are you going to live in joy and in gratitude, or are you going to live in scarcity mode and live in fear and not feel fully like you're alive because you're still hanging on to the past that's keeping you behind? All right, I'm going to pull one more card here to close. Okay, so I have the 3 of Wands here, and the answer is not being afraid to carve out in this new path. Like, you know your goals, you know your visions, you know like what you want to pursue, and it's knowing that you have the other people's support with the 3 of Pentacles to help you stay focused, to help you be successful, and to help your goals come into completion. So let people help you, like open yourself up. I know it's hard for you sometimes to trust, but it is allowing others to help you, allowing others to guide you and be of service so that you can, you know, have a very successful life, have a successful path. You already have, you know, a lot of benefits. You have a lot of amazing things, abundance here. But it's like, how do you want to expand on that? How do you want to push that forward? What is it that you need to do? What type of mentalities do you need to have? What type of emotional healing needs to be done? Those are the type of questions and answers you're going to be getting through Mercury retrograde these next coming weeks. And Jupiter in Aries is going to help inspire a shift in the path forward. So that is the reading, Scorpio. Thank you so much for tuning in and checking it out. Also, if you want a personal reading with me, my books are open for May and June, so definitely head over and book on my site. And I also have a bunch of new astrology services I just added, so those are really cool. Check those out as well. And I will see you next month. Bye.